Hello, good morning. This morning I am reading from John chapter 12, verse 42. And it says, "Yet at the same time, many among the leaders believed in him," talking about Jesus. "But because of the Pharisees, they would not confess their faith for fear that they would be put out of the synagogue. For they loved praise from men more than praise from God." Now that last part, the praise from men rather than praise from God, we could go all day about that. And maybe another time we'll do that. But the thing that is coming back to me again, and I just blogged on this a couple days ago, I believe, and is the part that says, the leaders believed in him, but because of somebody else, they would not confess their faith. So they believed with their mind, maybe even with their heart, but they would not confess. Now, I also want to show you a verse in Matthew 10, verse 32 and 33. "Whoever acknowledges me before men, I will also acknowledge him before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before men, I will disown him before my Father in heaven." So I think a couple days ago I was talking about somebody that just says, "I believe in Jesus, I do," and all of this. But there's no actions that follow. There's no proclamation. It's just like, I've always believed, I think there might be a problem there, because if you're not willing to confess it, truly confess it, before, like your church, like, in the Southern Baptist faith, we go forward and we proclaim to the church that we are now a believer, and then we are we are baptized, and that doesn't save you. That just shows the people that you are willing to follow through in what Jesus did. Jesus was baptized, so by all means, I ought to be baptized. And if we're not willing to confess, we're willing to just believe, but just stay back, and just in our own little shell and just believe, but we're not really willing to confess, then there is an issue. There is an issue. There are people that say, "You know what? My religion is private. It's just for me." I don't know. I think I'm seeing right here in the scripture that there is an issue there. That if we are not willing to confess, and when we talk, when those words come out, that is given an indication of our heart. So it all plays together. If we are willing to confess, then that is showing what is in our heart, and that you are willing to live for God in many, many ways, and be accountable to those words that you have confessed. But if you're not willing to do that, if you're willing to just sit and say, "My religion is my business, and it is private unto me," I think there might be an issue. "Oh, Leah, I'll share with just my close family, or just my very close friends." I understand that, but if you're not willing to confess, which would follow you up in actions, make you accountable for what you do, there might be an issue. All right, I'm going to school today. Hope you have a great day. Bye.